Always on display battery drain tested. Let me just say something to you. I've been using the Pro Max, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Max?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's in my pocket. I told you I was going to use it.
I thought you were going to use just the Pro.
I thought, because I was coming off the folding one. Remember, we had a conversation back there.
Oh, yeah, right.
And I said, that's the biggest phone you can put in your pocket, and most people put in their pocket. And I was like, which one is the more fair comparison? To go all the way down to the regular Pro, or to compare it to the Pro Max? And I'm talking about the Z Fold 4, which was the phone I had previously. And I thought that this comparison was better, to use the Pro Max.
Makes sense.
Anyway, amazing battery life. That's my favorite part so far.
Okay.
Has good battery life. I'm not charging it all that
Do you have always on display?
Yeah, the display's on. It's I don't even have a lot of the fancy stuff this person has on there always on display. It's just the time for me. That's all I really care about. I don't want all these other gadgets on there. But I don't, you know me, it was Mo saw it and he's like, oh, I need that. And you loved always on. I don't really care about it that much.
Okay.
For me, I like having a 120 hertz OLED display that can go all the way down to 1 hertz for power saving and so forth. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so I guess they did a test here on the Pro model, not the Pro Max. Always on display battery drain measured over an 8-hour interval, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The phone was without an active SIM card during the duration of the test, and it was not used at all during the test. It had one social media app active, I guess, in the background. Measured battery consumption during 2 days. One day the phone had an always-on function enabled. The next day it was turned off. So we're going to figure out exactly how much extra battery it utilizes. 6%. Interesting. Does that change your opinion of always-on at all? Do you feel like 6% is a sacrifice you're willing to make?
Absolutely.
Interesting.
Maybe even 10%.
10% battery?
Yeah. I would go 10%.
Would you go 15?
15, yeah.
So you can just see the time, just as a clock.
And notifications. I think 15% is the cutoff point. And you, like
I was hoping it'd be more like 1 or 2. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Because, and I think it's because the utility for me is not as high. Mm-hmm. The thing is in my pocket. Is very rarely on a surface.
Right.
It lives in my pocket. So this 6% actually makes me consider not having it.
Yeah, turn it off if you don't need it. The only reason why I say 15%, just to justify, is that, like you said, the iPhone has good battery life, and I would do it on an iPhone.
For the record, some people are complaining that the battery life is not quite as good as it was on the previous generation.
Oh, really?
But the Max model already had amazing battery life, but some people are suggesting that they're a little bit less impressed with the regular Pro model.
Right.
So that's worth noting as well. But anyway, it's over an 8-hour period, 6% drain over an 8-hour period. I think a lot of people are like you, and they're going to enjoy having the feature. Mm-hmm. But for me, it's even since I've had it on Android, it just hasn't been a thing that I've really cared about all that much. That's just me. It's a personal thing. I'm sure there's something I care about that everyone else is like, you're crazy, who cares? And then I would care about that. So it's very personal.
So are you going to turn it off, knowing that it's 6% battery drain in 8 hours?
Well, I just realized something. That's the Pro model. I wonder about the Pro Max. It might be a little less, might be a little more. Who knows? Because you have a bigger battery to begin with. Maybe it's a smaller percentage, but then you have a bigger display. It's all very interesting.
Yeah.